Alright, so here we got the giblets and the neck that come out of the turkey earlier. Can't really see because of the reflection of the stove light, but you can see there's the liver, the heart, I think that might be the gizzards, and the neck. And I've got it in about 3 cups of water. And what we're going to do is bring this to a slow rolling boil and boil it real good for about 20 minutes or so, maybe 30, depending on how long it takes to extract the natural oils and juices from the innards. So I'll bring you back when it gets to boiling. Alright, so our giblet drippings are boiling really nice. We're going to flip the neck over. You don't want to overboil it, just enough to extract the juices out. We don't want a big rolling boil. Alright, that's about as good as we're going to get. So we're going to take the meat chunks out. And I know some critters that's going to enjoy those tomorrow. Now, if you want to strain the little chunks out of this, you can. If it's something you just can't seem to handle with your gravy, that's fine. That's completely understandable, but me, I like to leave it in for flavor. Now, some people use cornstarch for a thickener, but I like to use flour. So.
Oh no!
It's okay, honey. We're supposed to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit and get it going. You want to do the stirring? Okay, you stir. Stir,
Look, that's pretty.
Is it looking pretty? Well, I'm glad you think so.
One, two, three, four.
Good job. Here, let Mommy see it just a second.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to admit that I did goof up. Usually when I say put a spoonful of flour at a time, I don't mean a ladle. I usually use a wooden spoon, but for some reason tonight I grabbed a ladle. And so that's why the chunks are in there. Yeah. In theory, this is supposed to be nice and smooth and white and creamy and yummy. But it's a little bit on the lumpy side. But I'm sure it could be salvaged, and I'm sure it'll taste just as good. But yeah, when you're making this, don't do what I do and put a whole cup of sugar in it, or flour in at one time. Alright, so I wasn't going to show a video on how to do stuffing, because all you gotta do is read the directions, and here are the directions. But I will show you a trick that you can do to kind of amp up the flavor a little bit. This is a cup of the broth that we made with the turkey giblets. And we're going to substitute the water for that, or that for the water, however you say that. So the 1 cup of water is actually going to be 1 cup of broth. Yeah. Alright, after the broth and the butter has come to a nice rolling boil, add your stuffing. So hard to do one-handed. Okay. And kind of mix this in real well. And as per instructions. Is it done? Okay, thank you. As per instructions, remove it from the heat and let it set 5 minutes, and then fluff it up with a fork. There you have a very basic but very tasty Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does that look good?
I'm gonna try see.
Yeah, you could try all that. Can you say Happy Thanksgiving?
I appreciate.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.